games, the flashing lights, up the escalator in this trendy Dallas mall, and you'll find one corner dedicated to history.
I saw a flashing light in the bushes.
It's a tourist attraction called the JFK Assassination Center. This is the starting point for the Assassination Bus Tour.
For those who are on the bus tour, if you want to just step right out front here.
Bus owner Bob Kitzel left his home in Iowa to start this tour a year and a half ago. He's been fascinated with Kennedy's murder since college. Now he retraces events in his bus 6 days a week.
It offers those people that feel the same way I do about the president to get into the historic standpoint to see what these things are, which they really enjoy. You know? This will be Main Street, Dallas. This is where the heart of the motorcade was that day. This will lead us right down to Dealey Plaza here on Main.
First stop is Dealey Plaza, the site where Kennedy was assassinated. It's one of the most famous murder scenes in the world.
You'll see a half-open window with boxes in front. That would be Lee's alleged perch back there in the corner right behind the brick. The president takes the left turn. Of course, the shots occur underneath the Bush Depository building.
Kitzel takes his bus tour to places difficult for tourists to find. He follows the escape route of Lee Harvey Oswald, the man the government accused as the assassin.
But right here to your left, 1026 would be Oswald's rooming house. I'm going to pull over him.
This is the rooming house where Oswald fled 30 minutes after the assassination. This is where he changed his clothes and picked up a handgun.
I've had people do everything to try and run in the house on this one.
You can still rent a room here from the grown children of the original owners, but they don't welcome tourists or researchers.
You want to buy a theater? It's for sale.
This is the theater where Oswald was captured by police. He ran past the ticket booth without paying, and police said he had the murder weapon that killed Officer Tippet.
Could have met someone here.
Well, there was talking like this. There's a balcony here, and he went up in the balcony also here. So they come to Lee at police headquarters and said, Lee, what do you mean you didn't shoot the president? Here's the rifle, you shoot the president. The pistol, you shoot Tippet.
After the theater, the group moves on to another site few tourists could find unless they came on Kitzel's bus.
I'll step right where that picture was taken.
Police found this photograph the day after the assassination, where Oswald's wife lived.
Where Lee would be on that picture is this post right here.
Oswald told police someone had faked this picture.
But Marina says she had her back to this stairway and took a picture in this direction. It just doesn't fit. I find it hard to believe if Lee was the true assassin and the lone assassin in this deal, that he would be stupid enough to take a picture like this, leave it up at Ruth Payne's where he knows good and well they're going to find it.
Finally, the bus drives by Dallas Police Headquarters, where Oswald was murdered in the basement. Kitzel's group doesn't go inside.
Members of the press were here, formed a large crowd, and Jack Ruby was about in this position here.
It takes special permission to tour this area. This group of Japanese tourists managed to arrange a private visit. This is the scene of the first murder ever broadcast live on television.
Ruby stepped out from the crowd here, took 2 steps forward, and then leaning forward, fired the shot that killed Oswald.
A Japanese journalist asked Sergeant Chandler why Jack Ruby was allowed here.
The reason for that is that Jack Ruby ran a club in downtown Dallas that was frequented by police officers at that time. He knew many officers, was friends with many officers in this building, and his presence in this building was not unusual.
One reason Mr. Omai wants a first-hand look at these sites is he covered the news when the assassination story broke in Japan.
And then suddenly, the teletype ticker started ringing, warning, So I rushed to the teletype and found out that was UPI, United Press International. That's the first report that Kennedy, the president, shot.
He had an inside view of the story that day, and now he gets an inside view of the historical event nearly 30 years later.
It used to be a lot more upscale place than what it is today.
The people on the tour bus didn't see Oswald's exact murder scene, but they did see where the crime started, at Jack Ruby's motel room.
Jack, when he heads down to take care of Lee Oswald that day, he leaves here at approximately 10:30 that Sunday morning.
Bob Kinsel's tour travels through some of the seediest parts of Dallas. Tourists pay $20 each, but when it's over, none of them seem disappointed. They've personally experienced the assassination trail.
Hey, thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.
Sir, where we should go to